I'm from China.
Have you been to India?
Oh, not really. Not yet, but I really want to
Okay,
go
so
to India. But it's impossible for Chinese because the
Ah.
bad relationship between two countries. I actually had to plan to India this year, but it's not possible, so I came here. It's like more
Mm-hmm. Okay.
similar, maybe.
Okay, what do you know about India?
India. The only thing I know is like maybe it's not really safe for solo traveler, especially for girls. But I think I talked to some people travel to India before when I was living in the hostel in Ella. The girl said before she came to Sri Lanka, she was in India, and she feel also very safe. Yeah,
that's
and it
interesting.
depends on which city you go, maybe.
Okay. Do you know any Bollywood movies? Do you watch in China Indian movies?
Yeah. I mean, Indian movies is also very popular in China.
Oh wow.
Yes. I'm not really sure I pronounce the name of actor very correctly. It's like Amir. Amir Khan looks like
Ah,
very
Shah
popular.
Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. I just know the Chinese. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Chinese names are quite different than original name, yeah?
Yeah.
You call by your language, yeah?
Yes.
Where I come from Belarus.
Have you been to India?
No, but sometime we are planning to visit it. Yeah.
Okay. So why would you like to visit India? What do you know?
I think that it's a different experience compared with traveling in Europe, for example.
Yes.
Because such difference between culture, food, people, and stuff like that.
Okay. Do you think that Sri Lanka and India they have similar culture or they are different?
I think different, but some things can be the same. For example, I don't know, maybe some food,
Yes.
some spicy, transport maybe, like tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Do you watch any Bollywood movies in Belarusia?
In childhood, maybe because of my parents.
Of course.
Because of my parents likes watching TV shows like that. But
What about yourself? Did you watch any movie, Bollywood movies, like Indian?
I don't think so.
Not much famous for you?
No.
Don't
No.
think so.
Oh, okay, that's so interesting. Thank you so much. Where are you from?
So I'm from London.
And I'm from Bristol.
What do you know about India?
About India, I've been to India. What do you want to know? I mean, what do
Your
I know?
experience traveling to India.
Okay, so
good?
yeah, I mean, actually on the way here, flew into New Delhi to change, and then obviously come to Colombo, and then down to here. But I spent 3 weeks in India.
How was your experience?
It was great. Yeah, I flew into Mumbai from London. And via I think Dubai, but yeah, it was a pretty easy way to get there. And then when we got there, spent 2 nights in Mumbai, and then went down to Goa and spent some time there down on the beach. And it's similar to Sri Lanka, but different in many ways as well, as it's a different country, you know. So it's hard to compare, you know, the two together.
Because many people from Europe or US, they still think that Sri Lanka and India are the same country.
Some people, I guess, you know, perhaps, you know, misinformed Westerners, let's say.
But you found quite different these two countries?
Yes, I think so. I guess it's the same as if you said, is England the same as France? You know, both countries would get pretty annoyed, I guess, if you made that comparison.
Some of my viewers, they are saying that India is not for beginners. Do you agree with this?
What do you mean by beginners?
So that it's a little challenging for beginner travelers to travel to India.
Depends where you go, and depends what you want from your travels, you know. So I guess to categorise it from a beginner and upwards, you could do so, I guess. But yeah, it depends, you know, how long you've had the training wheels off, you know. But it depends what you want to do. But yeah.
Where are you from?
Friends from Spain.
What do you know about India?
Not a lot. Actually, Sri Lanka was for me personally a door to India because I didn't know if I really wanted to go to India to visit India because, you know, sometimes there is a lot of people in India and you can feel a little bit stressed. Maybe Sri Lanka is different than India, but that was for me like a step into India. But maybe, I don't know, I think India would be very different.
What about you?
Same.
Would you like to travel to India?
Not really. Yeah, not for the moment. No.
Not
I don't have
your.
any interest actually. For the moment.
Okay.
Now I don't have any interest. I think I wanna know before other Asian countries. Maybe someday India, but not for the moment.
Do you know any Indian movies, songs? Is it famous in your countries?
We know about Bollywood. It's something big, but no, not really.
And
Yeah.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yes.
Yes, I know this movie. You like the movie?
Yeah.
Where are you from, guys?
Paris.
Have you been to India?
No.
Do you know anything about India?
There's the
have
story.
only friends, but you have friends, they go.
Yeah. I know the history of
Otherwise-
India. Like it was like Ceylon or Sri Lanka, an English colony, and it's a great civilization for
Okay.
times. And
Okay.
they have, we know about religious conflict between Hindu Tamil and Indian Tamil and Buddhist. And India was supported Sri Lankan Tamil during the war. Just things
Okay.
like that.
Do you know any Bollywood movies? Do you watch Indian movies?
Devdas, the only movie that I know. A romantical movie.
I don't remember the name. But I
Okay.
have seen.
Is it famous in France to watch Indian movies?
No,
No?
no.
Have you been to India?
No, I've not been to India yet.
Yes? What do you know about India?
It's a big country, very many people. I think over 1.2 billion people already. And I guess it's pretty crowded in some places, but I don't know much about India yet.
Okay, do you think India and Sri Lanka has similarity?
Maybe the food, also maybe the religion, like Buddhism a little bit and Hinduism maybe. But I know Sri Lanka is mostly Buddhist. But other than that, I don't know. I've never been to India.
Do
Would
you
you
watch-
recommend it?
Yeah, sure. Do you watch any Bollywood movies? Maybe have you watched before?
No, I've not watched Bollywood movies before.
Have you been to India?
No, we didn't. But
Anything? What do you know about India?
I don't know so many things, so I don't want to say. I think that India it's more noisy, like Sri Lanka. It's much more people, and Sri Lanka is a little bit
Less?
much people. Yeah, but I think that India is more noisy. It's not so chill place. I don't know. India isn't in our list to visit, so I don't know.
What about in Poland? Do you watch Indian movies or listen Indian songs? Is it famous Bollywood?
And I know I didn't it, but I don't know. It is popular. I think no, not so much. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Austria.
What do you know about India?
India. Well, not that much to be honest. I know the Ganges, right? It's a river where people like wash their hands. Also, it's cheap to travel India actually. But actually, I do not know that much about the country.
Many
to be
people
honest.
travel from Austria to India.
A few ones, like they like to go to India and then to Nepal to go on the mountains to go hiking.
Yes.
But actually, I only know one friend of mine who was in India. Yeah.
Okay, so cool.